Why did you feel it was so important to keep a team in Sacramento? And given the NBA's intervention in that, do you feel the people in Seattle who invested so much, do you feel they were treated fairly?
I don't understand the basis of your question. Why did I feel that the NBA, why do I feel that the NBA did this? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, what I'm saying is that you continued to extend the deadline. It was pretty much a done deal.
No,
that they were going to Seattle.
No, it was never a done deal.
Okay, so
when you apply to move, there's a process by which committee is empowered and directed under the Constitution to do certain things, and those deadlines were slid a bit because the information, the additional information they were requesting, all the variety of things that the committee wanted, didn't allow them to make a decision until they made a decision at the earliest possible date. So that's what happened. There was a deal with Seattle. It seemed likely to us and to I think others that if Seattle's deal held and there was no ownership group or no critical path to a new arena in Sacramento, the board would not keep the team in Sacramento. But then in the course of the deliberations of the committee, not by virtue of any intervention, there was an ownership group that put up money that...
$30 million non-refundable deposit.
Well, I was thinking more about the ownership group in Sacramento.
Okay.
In other words, there was a $30 million decision by
Steve Ballmer and Chris Hansen.
Well, I think it was initially Chris Hansen by himself and then Steve Ballmer joined the group later, but there was an initial down payment, in effect, of $30 million, which
did they get that money
agreed.
back?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Why? It was a non-refundable, it was defined in the contract as a non-refundable deposit. That's initially, I'd say, between them and the Maloofs, who are the two parties to the contract. But then the mayor of Sacramento came up with this plan for some enormous community-wide effort to get partners, to provide certain subsidies, to locate a spot. And so by the time the board or the committee voted, it was clear that there was an alternate site which was doable in Sacramento. And so because the Sacramento had an ownership group and an arena plan, the committee gave decided unanimously that they would rather stay with a city that stepped up that way.
So you think it was fair to the city of Seattle?
Oh, without question. It wasn't a great outcome for them, but it was, everyone knows what the process is under Article 7 of our Constitution for a relocation.
Do you have any interest in writing a book?
No. The only cheer I got when I told the owners I'd be stepping down was when I said, "Don't worry, I'm not writing a book." And I won't write a book. It's just not me. It's not a subject of comment anymore in our league. Mm-hmm. Our teams are most interested in winning, and they hire whoever they think is capable of winning.